Hello, dear friends. Do you want to hear a story about some brave animals who work together? Of course you do. Well, let's start then. Once upon a time, in a faraway village, there lived an old donkey. He had spent years carrying heavy loads, working patiently without complaints. But as time passed, his strength faded, and his voice wasn't as loud as it used to be. His owner began to see him as useless. Before anything bad could happen, the donkey decided to run away. Deep down, he still had hope. Maybe somewhere out there, a new life was waiting where he could still be useful. As he walked along the road, he saw a tired and sad dog lying by the roadside. The dog was old too. He couldn't run fast anymore or chase after anything. His owner had abandoned him. The two lonely animals, sharing the same fate, began walking together. A little later, they came across a curled-up cat resting under a tree. She was old as well. Her claws weren't sharp anymore, and she couldn't catch mice like she used to. Her owner had kicked her out of the house. The three animals continued walking together. They had become friends. Each one was different, but they all shared the same dream: to go to Bremen and become musicians. During their journey, they heard a loud, high-pitched sound coming from a nearby farm. It was a rooster. He had stopped crowing in the mornings, and his owner wanted to punish him. The rooster joined the group. Now there were 4 old friends, walking together with a shared dream. If you were to form a music band, which animals would you choose? What kind of sounds would make you smile the most? They all wanted to go to Bremen. They imagined becoming musicians there. The donkey would keep the rhythm with his strong voice. The dog would bark like a drum. The cat would add melody with her meows, and the rooster would sing the chorus with his morning crow. As they walked, they sang songs. They danced under the moonlight. They looked up at the stars and dreamed big. Each one was unique, but together they made a perfect harmony. Their friendship made them stronger. When you look at the stars, what do you dream about? Would you perform with a group of animals or build your own music house? When night fell, they spotted a house deep in the forest with lights glowing inside. Tired and hungry, they walked toward it. But inside the house were robbers. The table was full of food, and laughter echoed through the windows. The animals quietly crept closer and watched. Who would you imagine lived in a house like that? Inside, the robbers were having fun. They didn't notice the animals outside. They came up with a plan to take over the house. The donkey stood at the bottom. The dog climbed on his back. The cat perched on the dog, and the rooster flew to the top. They formed a tall tower and approached the window. All at once, they made their loudest sounds. The donkey brayed, the dog barked, the cat meowed, and the rooster crowed. What do you think they looked like stacked on top of each other? Scary monster or maybe a musical tower? The robbers heard the terrifying noise and panicked. Without even putting on their shoes, they ran into the forest. The house was empty now. The animals went inside. A warm fireplace, plenty of food, and soft beds were waiting for them. Each one found a cozy spot. They ate, rested, and felt safe. The house had become their new home. If you had this house, how would you decorate it? With musical instruments or glowing star-shaped lamps? In the morning, sunlight streamed through the windows. The animals woke up and smiled at each other. They no longer needed to go to Bremen. They already had a place where their dreams could come true. The donkey kept the beat, the dog barked in rhythm, the cat added melody, and the rooster sang the final notes. The 4 friends made music together. They had fun and felt how much they meant to each other. So what is real music to you? Instruments, sounds, or friendship that comes from the heart? The dream of Bremen had brought them together, but true happiness was found in being together. Through friendship, teamwork, and imagination, they had built a new life. No one saw them as useless anymore, because together, they were stronger than ever. They never made it to Bremen, but they still fulfilled their dream. Where do you think your dream will come true? In a big city or in a warm, loving home? That's all for today. If you like this story, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. See you in the next story. Take care. Bye.